mukbangs exist? Okay, so for those of you who don't know what a mukbang is, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, a mukbang is it's a kind of video where you record yourself eating food. Usually the food can be any type of food, and it's huge amounts of food, and you just sit there in front of a camera and you record yourself doing it. These mukbangs are huge in South Korea. I think that's actually where it started, and it's been going on for years. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm just going to sit here and eat like a typical American. I'm just gonna sit here and eat and talk about mukbangs and their history. Let's begin. Now I'll be honest, I'm not really that hungry right now because I ate like a couple hours ago. But for this video, I'm just gonna eat a couple of Girl Scout cookies and Whataburger cookies. So forgive me if I don't look directly at the camera. I kind of have to read my notes here. This is literally what the video is. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. People just sit in front of cameras and just eat food. They have conversations with the camera as if there's another person in front of them, but I don't understand it, man. So basically, you sit in front of a camera, usually in your living room or in your kitchen, wherever. You eat your food, and you post these videos on YouTube. The point of these videos are usually to make someone who, let's say someone is eating, right? And they don't have anyone to eat with. They're just eating alone. A lot of people don't like eating alone for some reason. Not saying that's bad or anything, but you know, usually a lot of people don't like to eat in front of others because they feel judged whenever they eat. So in this case, someone who is lonely and doesn't have anyone to eat with, they'll just turn these videos on, put the laptop in front of them, and eat their food. Like as if they're interacting with that YouTuber who is doing a mukbang video. Usually when they eat these foods, excuse me, trying to chew fast so I can talk. I chew a bit slow sometimes. Usually when we do these videos, a lot of them tend to be ASMR-like. ASMR is like a relaxation kind of thing. You see a lot of ASMR videos on YouTube. Usually a lot of these mukbang videos are usually that's how they run. And when they do these videos, when they eat, a lot of them tend to they slurp their food or smack their lips to kind of get that ASMR sensation going on. And like I said, they do it over huge meals. So when you see a typical mukbang video, it's usually large amounts of fast food, which I was gonna do, but I had fast food for lunch, so I'm not gonna do fast food again. And these meals last for 30 minutes to an hour or more, depending on how much food is there or how long the conversation is going on. In America, when we do mukbang videos over here, they're completely different from how they do it in South Korea or in Asia in general. Here, we tend to not do cultural foods. We usually just do whatever kind of food that we have going on. It can range from typical snacks to fast food to different types of cool cultural food. When I've seen some Asian women do mukbang videos on YouTube, it's usually like seafood, like raw seafood. They just go at it, they just eat it. A lot of it is no talking, eating videos. Some of it it's like, how was your day kind of thing. And that's supposed to generate the fact that when you turn these videos on, you're eating with the person. That's what they want you to visualize, that you're in that room with that person and you're eating with them. I read this article, I forgot to get the name, but one of the things that is said in this article is In America, however, the popularity of mukbangs seem to have a different flavor. While some fans do appear to crave the company of eating with someone else, if only virtually, others seem to be using the video as a way to change their own relationship with food. Some use the videos to stimulate their appetites, and others as a dieting tool. That the hosts, after all, are effectively binge eating on camera, and it appears to have drawn in people with eating issues who are looking for a place to talk about them. So what that part of the article means is that some people take these mukbang videos that are being done in America and they take these videos that are being done in America with fast food or whatever, and they're claiming that, excuse me, YouTubers who are doing these videos are most likely doing it just because they get to eat food. And we all know in America, we love fast food. Anytime that we can get our hands on fast food that we love to eat, we're automatically in a good mood. We love eating fast food. We love eating in general. Explains why over 1/3 of our country is obese. Now, when people do these videos, like I said in the beginning, it's supposed to stimulate like a ASMR type video, or it's supposed to make someone who is lonely feel comforted. Food is basically a comfort tool for some people. When they have food around them, it just makes them feel great. It just makes their mood change. So people who watch these videos who may be dieting, they watch what they eat and how they eat it. Sometimes you range from people who are just stuffing themselves with food to people who are just taking simple bites. That matters too to people who are dieting because they want to see how this person approaches food. And if they're just gobbling tons of unhealthy fast food, it makes them feel good about themselves, the viewer, because they're doing good with themselves. They're eating healthy. They're working out on the regular. They're not stuffing themselves with fast food, and that makes them feel great. So some people use this as a dieting tool. Some people will follow with the person who's doing the mukbang, get themselves food, and just start stuffing themselves with food to make themselves feel like, this is necessary. I have to eat with this person. So let me pinpoint on that. Usually when you're watching a mukbang video, you're usually supposed to eat with the person, because that's the point of the video, is to have like a one-on-one eating session with your YouTuber visually, or virtually I should say. And people who watch these videos feel like they have to eat when they watch it. It depends. I mean, some people watch it for ASMR, some people will watch it when they feel lonely. Others, it's a free fall. You do what you want whenever you watch these videos. Another section of this article says that as mukbangs take off in the US, it is fascinating to see how the cultural baggage around eating changes the nature of the fandom, exposing our complex attitudes towards food and body fat. Here in the United States, we have a fundamental tension between the culture of excess that birthed the KFC Double Down and a competitive dieting culture that has half of the country convinced that eating gluten is akin to an act of terrorism. Screw that. Last part of the article was from an anonymous commenter. And what they said was, so while I'm not a fan of insert shaming, fat shaming, I've got zero problems with making fat jokes at someone who is getting paid by YouTube ads to sit on their ass and eat a pile of fast food. You are making a living on gluttony. You can't call foul on gluttony cracks, anonymous commentator. So what that person was saying was these mukbang videos are wrong. People should not be sitting on their ass and stuffing themselves with food and getting paid for it. In South Korea, there was a person, I think it was like a lady, who gained huge momentum on YouTube for eating on camera and putting these videos on YouTube. Reported making over $9,000 a month. They retired and started doing these videos and started gaining $9,000 a month off these videos, live streaming her meals. So any kind of videos that you do on YouTube, videos like these or informal videos, things like that, of course you're getting paid off the YouTube ads. If you're sitting and eating fast food on camera, doing a mukbang video and getting paid for these, that's cool because that's what you do for your channel. That's cool. People want to judge, people judge. That it's part of life, you deal with it. Do I agree with this person? I mean, it depends. I mean, I don't care what you do with your YouTube video. I mean, with your YouTube channel. But it's kind of, mukbangs are kind of weird to me. I mean, for someone to just like sit down and stuff themselves with food, it's, okay, let me explain why I think it's weird. I did a video earlier, if you don't remember, about junk food and how much Americans are consuming it. And it's amazing to see the statistics of obesity in America. That was in 2007. No, that was in 2018, my bad. It's 2019 now. Until this day, obesity is still on the rise. It's not getting any better. Just keep on stuffing ourselves with food. And like I said in my other video, when I did the junk food video, it's only because it's so convenient. And when I stated earlier in the second part of the article, where I was talking about people don't necessarily have to be doing this, I said it because people don't, when you're eating large amounts of fast food and putting it there on YouTube for millions of people to see, in a certain way, you are promoting eating junk food. And I'm not fat shaming, but the bigger you are as a YouTuber and you're doing these mukbang videos, and you're just continuously eating unhealthy food, large amounts of it too, your viewers will watch this and say, hey, I mean, my favorite YouTuber is eating this. I mean, look at her size. I'm only a little bit smaller than her. I mean, it's okay for me to eat all these calories. I mean, if our country's already in this bad state of obesity and it's not showing signs of getting any better, then I'll already try to flip that around. I also tried looking up healthy mukbang videos. People eating large amounts of healthy food, like fruits, salads, things like that. Could barely find any. Because all I found was people eating unhealthy stuff. I don't know. I just want to make this video to like try and understand myself what in the world these mukbang videos are. Since I started watching them, I've been trying to question what in the world is the meaning of these videos. Why are people just recording themselves, stuffing themselves with fast food? It does not make any sense to me. But you're getting paid to eat. That's something. that was the video. And before I close, just wanna one more time state that I do not support fat shaming in any way. I don't like people feeling bad for themselves because of the weight that they're in. That's wrong. Don't fat shame. Stupid kids, don't do it. Just trying to figure out the meaning of getting paid to eat. Making these videos, it was confusing to me at first. Now I understand it. I don't think I would ever want to do a mukbang video. I don't know, but thanks for watching. Comment, give me feedback on my videos. I'm still trying to improve the quality of my videos, things that I can make it more interactive. But also comment your opinions on these mukbangs. What do you guys think about being paid to sit down and eat in front of YouTube, getting paid clearly over $9,000 a month for it, for one YouTuber that did it? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.